Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Dragonfable. On the last part, we took a look at the random quests Zoom has, as well as did we go get the Blue Lotus? Well, we're gonna head to the Oasis Inn. I forget exactly what we did. I think, yeah, we got the Blue Lotus. And tried out our new class. But now that it's maxed out, let's take a better look at it. I've had reports of resistance activity out in the dunes. If these reports are right, then they're up to something. If I'm lucky, I can capture a large number of rebels at once. I'm gonna have to move fast, so I need you to stay behind. I move faster when I'm alone. You're in some free time anyways. If you haven't a chance, walk around town. Now's the time. You should spend your time at the Oasis Inn. Remember to keep your eyes open for rebel activity. Thanks for the flower. You know how I love them. I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been? Have we met? Of course we haven't met. Father said you'd be trusted. Didn't mention that you were slow. Because it was your father? He took a bigger risk than I thought. Risk himself and his daughter? He must really... Hey, I'm not slow. Are you sure? It took you that long to realize I called you slow. We don't have time for this. We'll be back in any minute, and I can't afford to let me catch him with you. Can't afford him to catch me with you. Don't worry about that. Resistance activity in the dunes is a distraction. The rebels set all that up just so it'd be safe to meet. Yes, we won't getting a second shot at taking down Sukdat, and you're our best hope of doing that. Several very brave rebels have risked their very lives so we can meet safely. Let's not waste time and understand what you want, the Orb of Light. Yes, your father told me about that. You know something about it. I do. I studied the Orb for several years in secret, read every legend and pieced together some of its history. I'm fairly sure the light is responsible for the Sektuat dynasty. Emperor Sukdat I got his hands on it and used its power to control the Sand Sea. One history that I read said that after the first Sukdat took power, he became increasingly paranoid. Several children, but didn't trust any of them. He thought that all his heirs were after his power and felt that none of them were worthy. But a man like that would have trusted anyone with the source of his power. Probably died before telling anyone where he hid it. If we kept it close, that would mean the Orb of Light's still in the palace somewhere. Is that the exact same thing? Take back what I said about you being slow. So I need to get into the palace and find the orb. Any ideas? Well, Sektat already knows you're working with Zoom to catch the rebels. He already is great gracious. You're going to need to really impress him to get an invite to the palace. And kind of just the thing. You have to defeat my mummy. I saved your dad. Now you want me to fight your mom? You must have a weird childhood. I take back taking back that saying that you were slow. I said my mummy, I unearthed it when I was researching the dynasty, looking for the family tomb, looking for orb. Discovered a colossal beast, an undead mummified dragon. I unleashed it on the living world. Now it sits in the tomb and destroys anyone who gets too close. This beast is a thorn in Sektuat's side. Seems he's not comfortable with the idea of a giant mummy dragon walking around his ancestors' tomb. So if I defeat the dragon, Sektuat will be impressed and invite me to the palace? What I hope, anyways. You have an invite to the palace. Once you have an invite to the palace, you can come and go as you please. Unless he kills you. That's a comforting thought. You have the ability to get closer to him than any of the rebels ever will. And, with you at his side, we will have the advantage. You'll be able to foil his plans, get access to his palace's secrets. Who knows what else? Not to mention, you'll be able to look for your orb. Once you're in the palace, we will contact you again. You will find the mummified dragon in the dynasty tomb. Now get out of here before you're discovered. Oh, watch your back. Some of the guys in haven't taken their eyes off you since you came in here. Good luck. We're all counting on you. The future resistance is in your hands. A desert thug. That's kind of depressing damage. Even like the stats are low. The damage is 60 to 71. But perfect chance. So, we originally only had Viper's Arrow and Power Shot. A lot of these other ones also give us focus boosts. We'll start with Flashbang. Boop. And we're going to just skip on the dragon's turn. You only had a 15% chance to not stun and you got not stunned? Rude. We want to actually do minimal damage. So let's hit with Tracker Shot. And skip again. So Flashbang was stun. Tracker Shot was just boost to bonus. Like, we got a good bonus right now. Spotter Shot gives us increased crit chances. Heal, why not? We can use some healing. And so the left side looks like it's all stuff that'll boost focus. The right side, -4, -2, -2, -4. Though this recover is insane. Heal half your health and a quarter your MP for a single turn move, but I think it requires 4 focus. If I go to click it. Oh, it requires the Hawk Egg. Oh, that's going to require the quest. We got Armor Slash, which will actually be a -20 all, but it doesn't look like it boosts focus. So we have right now, we have plus 75% crit damage. And this is going to make it plus 150%. So we go from 276 to 350 with our damage. This will kill. Or should. Yeah, he goes down. Oh, we don't get to fight these two at the same time? Boring. Flashbang. Afflicted with Sun, just Nova. There's no reason for us to kill. Purge right off the bat, as long as you've done one attack, is still going to do quite a bit. Is it 2 separate attacks? Yeah, 2 hits of 70%, but you guaranteed crit on both of them. So this is the same as hitting for 300% damage or something like that. Because each of them will do 200% of 70. Either way, it does a lot of damage. Between that and Nova, these enemies are going down real quick. What do you guys? What do you want from me? You're not the only one looking for the Orb of Light. What did you say? How did you? Drakarth has put a bounty on your head, and we plan to collect it. Oh, nothing important then. So if I minus 120 bonus, does that mean this thing just can't hit me? Oh. Interesting. So just taking a look at it, his bonus was originally, which rolls out of 150. I can minus it by 120 for, oh, it's only for 1 turn. Okay. But I can also, oh, whatever. Dual wield. So Drakarth knows the thugs were no match for you. You have escaped the Oasis Inn with your life and some important information. If Charest is right, you need to head to the Dynasty Tome and defeat the mummified dragon. Moglin. Delicious, just what the Cauldron Sisters would use to make candy. This is really only good during Frostvale. How is that? What? Okay, can I sell it for anything? 120 gold, that's decent. We passed 100k. We still need to train up our mana potions though, so it's not really past 100k. We have the Dynasty Tome. Let's take care of that next. Spent a lot of time in the dunes. I was only able to capture 2 rebels. Neither would speak of their plans. While I was gone, did you know anything interesting? Tell Zoom about the mummified dragon in the Dynasty Tome. It's a dangerous way to get the Emperor's attention. I can't tell you what to do, but I cannot waste time on dragons. At least not while there's gold to be made in capturing rebels. If, when you return, you must tell me all about it. Giant mummified dragon will be an amazing sight and an interesting challenge. Excuse me, pardon me. These things, like, they don't deal a lot of damage, but they are an awkward wall. And I think Nova is just shy of being able to kill. Oh, Oh, I didn't crit with it. That's what happened there. Like, why did I do so little damage? Viper still feels like it can do a lot of damage on, like, a boss, but regular enemies, it's just lacking with. And that's kind of how I feel about the entire class at this point. I'm sure there's some good rotations, but they take too long. And it uses a lot of MP to do the moves that we are doing, even. Another room of them. But based on the fact that we are going to be fighting a dragon at the end of this, I feel like the game is likely to give us a full heal. So I'm less worried about using too many resources. Especially, well, I mean, we can always just drink a potion or two, and that'll bring us back up to full at the end of the day. Because when I was doing the grind for the quest, I went and played as the pirate, so I got an extra MP potion. Only really played for a little bit as them though. Desert fresh dried dragon jerky. Looks like the right dynasty tome. It helps there's only one dynasty tome to pick from. How do I want to handle this? So, you can invite friends by ID. But let's just fight solo. Let's go, Rot Breath. You don't look so tough. Bring it on. What? They weren't kidding. 75 resistance to light. It's pretty good. I'm just going to poke him. This will be one of the first times I get to... Yeah, look at it. Half his health's gone. So this will be tough. If it wasn't for the wall of scarabs, I might actually want to try to fight this guy again. Yeah, 154, he's dead. You did 12 damage. Oh no, he's gonna die. Skip. You have defeated the Malfied dragon that the rebel Shirei awakened. Now, all you can do is sit back and hope that the amazing deed merits a palace invite. That went pretty quick. I am interested in how difficult that would be. Looks like we are getting an invite, but I am ready. Is that not train armor? Hudson's Hawk. You have skills yet to learn. One aspect of a ranger is being able to communicate with nature. In this case, you must learn to communicate with the spirit of the desert hawk in order to earn this skill. Near here is Hudson's Cavern. Long ago, there were people who lived there revered the desert hawk as a living deity. They have been gone for a long time, and now a race of snake people called Venom Kings visit the cave for food. Visit Hudson's Cavern and try to find an uneaten hawk egg in a maze of tunnels. If you find one, return to me at once. I will teach you the ways of falconry. You've been teleported to another cavern. Venom King. No resistances. Not even to poison? Really? Okay. Purge. And let's see what Nova does. Nova does about 433 damage if it crits. Okay, so left or right is important, even though I'm not paying attention to it. It might be easier just to regular attack and Nova right after. So regular, Nova, and is this just a random chance? Oh, this looks like a That's the entrance. Okay. First door, nothing here. But going to the right opens up both sides. Let's go to the left this time. Right again. Left. Right. I'm bouncing between the same room twice. Right. Oh, Viper was the one move I didn't want to use. Because it feels kind of pointless on a Venom King. But... actually, how much does acid do? 3 to 5 damage, guys. That means I'll die in like a couple thousand turns. Yeah, as long as... Oh, there it is. Boros. Ouroboros. Flash him. Stunned right off the bat. Nova for quite a bit of damage and crit. And then Viper him to death. I did, while I was training, in fact, let's try to do this now. I did get far enough in the Viper line to actually see what they meant by building up things. So right now I have 3 arrows. This will be a 4th. Skip again. Bo's going to hit me. I'm not too worried. He doesn't look like he does a lot of damage. And we're going to Viper Arrow him here. This will be our 5th focus, and that actually gives us an extra turn. And on that note, you would think, like, okay, that's pretty useful. You got your extra turn out. It stays. You keep getting extra turns. So we are maxed out on AoE damage. Like 163 is just DOT damage, which is pretty good. But yeah, we have 1.25 crit multiplier. Whoops. Which means we're doing 326. Or, if we purge, a lot of damage. Ooh, it's hatching. Snake. Aw, Kree, you look like a full-grown hawk already. Hey, buddy, welcome to the world. Look at you go. You must be hungry. Let's see, what do the hawks eat? Faces! Hawks eat faces! Sisters, no. Hawks do not normally eat faces. Not my good eye. No, not my bad eye either. You have found 1 whole hawk egg in all of Hudson's Cavern. Hawk saved. You can secrets of falcon at your fingertips. You can learn the skill. So, healing potions. I don't like that we literally had to spend a skill. Oh, I wasn't understood about. I am ready. Train Hudson's Hawk. Oh, okay, so just we have that skill now. So that'll be our rest skill. So next time we can go in and finally go see Cirque du and start digging into these. See you guys then.